If you're anything like me and you want to keep a clean home, but it's difficult, maybe you have ADHD or just relate to some of these symptoms. Maybe you're like 95% of the population and you just have a doom scrolling problem. But at the same time, you like to have a clean house. For me, if my house is messy, I feel stressed and it makes everything worse. So here are my tips and tricks because I am actually diagnosed with ADHD now. So first and foremost, this is going to sound ridiculous. It's going to sound unhinged. I've said it before. Put on your shoes. This is probably my number one tip. If you get nothing else from this video, I have a special pair of house only get shit done shoes. When the shoes are on, it tells your brain you're in go mode. You're getting things done. You're not going to sit and relax. Next, this is key. Find something very stimulating to listen to. Not a boring podcast, okay? We need action. We need thriller. We need murder mystery. You can go on Spotify, go to audiobooks and do a graphic audio. It's like a movie in your mind. It keeps your mind stimulated, engaged, and that will make it so much easier to get things done. Next tip, body doubling. So one thing you can do beforehand to get yourself amped up, put on a cleaning with me video or organize with me video. I have tons of them on my channel. Watch that while you're cleaning or before. Sometimes this is like my little pre-game. Gets me motivated, gets me in the mood, okay? And then also they have body doubling videos for working if you need to work from home. Next level up, there's a website called Focus Mate. You can book a session, it's free, and you can have a real life body double, someone who is sitting there doing the same thing or doing something else and holding you accountable. I did try this and I have to say it was a little weird at first, but highly motivating and it did work. So, I'm just giving you options. Next thing I tell myself, don't sit down. The second you sit down, a body in motion stays in motion, or in this case, not in motion. So I don't let myself sit down until my tasks for the night are done, just the basic nightly cleanup. Next tip, focus on one small area. Don't say I have to clean the entire house or even I have to clean the entire downstairs. For me, it's always my kitchen island. That starts it off and I set a timer. This is my new visual timer I got for the kids. Also helps with my kids. It's another mental thing. I can't explain it, but you just have to trust me. An actual timer. Then it becomes a race with yourself. You have a goal, you have a mission, and that alone will motivate you, give you that dopamine. And also it's a small barrier. Just, I have to clean for 15 minutes. Not that big of a deal. You can do anything for 15 minutes. Usually once I get going, I will continue and do more than I initially thought I would, but just set with one small space, the space that looks the most cluttered, that's stressing you out. Do that first. Another tip, keep cleaning supplies. In my case, these cleaning wipes, they're natural, biodegradable. I keep these everywhere, in every bathroom, by the countertops. It just makes it easier for the in-between cleans and wipe downs. And we want to remove the resistance, make it easier for ourselves. So I have been doing this and it just helps remind me as well. And just like that, in less than 15 minutes, I have at least one cleared space and that gets me started. I also have a few tips just in general to get things done if you have a hard time focusing, ADHD. The first thing, I have to physically put my phone in another room, upstairs if I'm downstairs, in a drawer, somewhere that I cannot see it. And then I tell myself I just have to do one thing. So one email, pay one bill, just one task. You need to make the task so incredibly small that you don't build up that dread that prevents you from getting started. The other thing, because your phone is away, it is essential you keep a pad of paper next to you. So any of the things you thought, oh, I need to look this up, or I need to call this person, write down all of the intrusive thoughts that are coming through your mind. So you know, once you're done with your one little task, you can get to it and you have it written down. And again, when you're doing the one little task, one email, 9 times out of 10, you end up doing more than you initially set out to do. Now, I was actually diagnosed with ADHD and given medication. I tried it. And for me, I had pretty bad side effects. It made me feel edgy and kind of like angry. So I looked into more natural solutions. There's an ADHD forum on Reddit. It talks about something called lion's mane. It is a mushroom that has helped a lot of people with ADHD. I have the Focus blend of coffee that has a little bit of lion's mane. And then on days when I really need to get stuff done, I will do 1 or 2 droppers full of the lion's mane. And maybe it's placebo effect, but I don't really care because I do feel more productive when I do this. Another thing, this really makes my ADHD brain so happy, so satisfying. It's this little keychain where I have my habits, my daily habits that I'm trying to do on this keychain. And every time I do it, I get to physically move the button over. I also got them for my kids. So I'm going to set them up for my kids next week. And I think they will like it for their daily tasks. Then I've had this for years, but in case you haven't seen it, I keep this on my pill bottles. So I remember if I took my pills any given day. I also keep a little emergency kit on my nightstand because some night you can't get the motivation to get fully ready for bed. So I keep these little disposable toothbrushes that have the toothpaste built in. Sometimes I have a snack in the middle of the night and you want to brush your teeth. So that's right there. And I also keep my essential skincare products right there next to the bed. So there's no excuse for not brushing my teeth and doing skincare no matter what, no matter how lazy I'm feeling or how down I'm feeling. It's literally within reach. Now, my biggest arch enemy task is always putting away laundry. I can do the laundry. It's putting it away. So whatever that task is for you, make it easier for yourself and also tell yourself, I need to do it immediately. Future you is not going to do it. Okay. Not if you have ADHD. So I have made it so much easier for myself by putting the dresser in the laundry room. So put your clothes physically closer to where your dryer is, and it will make it easier to put the items away. So this is for my kids' clothes, not mine, but that's the majority of my laundry. It just goes right here. So I barely even have to move. And it has made my life so much easier. Just that simple thought of, wait, why can't I store my clothes closer to where I wash and dry them? It's so simple, but really has made a difference. And then for my laundry, I say, do it immediately. That's my rule. It has to be done on the same day that the laundry was put in. It has to be put away. I cannot be trusted. Otherwise, if it's not put away that same day, it is getting put away in 7 to 10 business days. Like, I just know myself. You have to know your future self is not going to want to do it. Now, another really kind of unhinged ADHD hack is called tethering. Now, some people do physically tether themselves. I do something called mental tethering. This is what I really do and has helped me a lot when I'm trying to focus on a task. Okay, so let's just say dishes. In my mind, I will tether myself to the task by continually saying dishes, dishes, dishes until I finish that task, because otherwise my mind's going to say, oh, I also need to empty the trash. And I get torn in a million different directions. So I will repeat it in my mind so I don't get distracted. I don't lose my focus. And then before I know it, I end up in a different room. I forgot what I'm doing. And then I just give up. So mental tethering. Okay. And then this is one of my favorite secret weapons. If you are so totally overwhelmed and you need to declutter, organize, actually anything that you need to do, it's called magic to do. You put down the task and then you tell it how much help you need. And the more chili peppers, the more it will break down the task. So instead of just, oh, I need to clean the bathroom, put it in there and it will tell you exactly step by step. You can have it in the smallest level of detail. So it is completely idiot proof and it will just give you the steps that you need. It can even be something like starting a side hustle and then a new addition for my kids. This is our daily chore spinner and it makes it almost like a game. So I put different chores on here. They spin it. That is their chore of the day. They have been loving it. It's been super effective. Another way you can use this is putting your rewards on here. So after you do your cleaning, you spin the wheel and that is the treat you give yourself. And then last, never forget, don't put it down, put it away. That should be on a loop through your mind all day long. You cannot trust your future self. Things are going to pile up. Don't put it down, put it away. I've been saying that on my channel for over 10 years. This is your reminder. And those are my tried and true and tested ADHD tricks that I use to maintain a clean home despite my executive dysfunction issues and depression and other stressful things going on right now. I'm still getting by. And I appreciate you all being here. If you want more ADHD-friendly videos, let me know by saving this video, liking it, and I will see you soon with a new video.